Hello everyone. This is going to I'm going to try to make this a quick video. I'm going to try to look at the camera more. So I'm looking at you. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about my day and give a quick reminder at the end. But yesterday I stayed up all night till around 2 a.m. today. So while most of you were probably asleep or maybe awake for some ungodly reason. Um, I went to bed around maybe like 12:30, but I fell asleep around 2 a.m. I don't know, I can't remember, but um, I passed out and woke up around 12:30 today, and then sat in bed for a good 10-20 minutes. Um, I had a nice video call with my friend and my godkids. I got to finally thank them for their lovely cookies that they made me for Christmas, and that made me smile a lot. Like genuinely smile. It was really nice. I laughed with them. Made they got to meet Milo, and that made my day. Really, it was so nice. They're really good kids. Um, I took a shower, cleaned up Milo's kitchen area. He had food all over his dish and everything, and I just cleaned it up finally. I cleaned a litter box yesterday, so that's taken care of. I should be doing more chores, and I think I'm gonna get to a chore thing. I'm gonna get a bulletin board and do like a chore list. Maybe set alarms on my phone to do chores. I have one set for the litter box, but lately I've just been too depressed to really care too much. But I've been getting on it. It's clean now. It's perfectly clean. I got like a whole bag of litter that hasn't been used yet, so he's good. It's good for a long while. It lasts like a month, so that's really helpful. It's really good litter. It's pretty litter, I think. I'm not sponsored. Um, I'm not lonely, but today that I was just thinking a lot, and usually I'm lonely. Like I get that longing feeling to just talk to someone and just not be by myself. But today I was just mostly just by myself. Um, Obviously, I talked to a few people, but I didn't have that longing feeling, or at least I thought. And something inside me told me that I was just denying that I was feeling lonely. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe I'm gaslighting myself. But a voice in my head shut up. Not a voice like, I'm not schizophrenic. But you ever have that inner monologue kind of voice? That little voice in your head that just kind of is just you. You're just throwing thoughts out, shooting a spit there and everything. Like I have one. I have like that, but like sometimes there's more of them, and sometimes there's like a couple of them or a few of them. But for once, it was just one. Um, because I get really lonely, so I come up with more people in my head. It's all just me. It's not it's not like, oh no, it's audio hallucinations. No, it's not that. It's all controlled. I thought it was, but apparently, it's not. You just have inner monologue, and that's a fine thing make a mistake about. I don't know. I heard this lady online who had the same issue, and people laughed, and I was like, "Oh, that's me. No, they're gonna be laughing at me. No." But I was lonely, and sometimes when I get super lonely, when I have like nobody, or feel like I have nobody, or just feel disconnected from the universe, I kind of maybe I don't know if that's disassociating, but I come up with little voices in my head, and they are my inner monologues. But this one is different. Usually, they're very angry and bitter and make fun of me, like harass me and bully me. But for once, this one was very calm and collective and made me feel good, honestly. I like this voice. I named her body after my own body because I should be taking better care of it, and I felt like this voice was just very helpful. It it was very weird. It was very it, it's familiar. It's a familiar voice, but like a distant voice. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like if you ever like seen in like a Yeah, I'm gonna not pronounce it now that I know how to pronounce it for years, but suddenly when I'm doing a video, I can't pronounce it. When you're doing telepathy, 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 I don't know. When you're having like a telepathic kind of thing in a movie, it's usually like it's kind of like that. Like I don't know. I think like Joan of Arc probably had schizophrenia or something because she had like voices from God in her head, and people thought she was crazy. I don't know. I think crazy is not a good term, but I don't like it anyways. So stigmatizing. But anyways, to get back to the voice in my head, that is my inner monologue and not a schizophrenic breakdown. Um, Today I talked to it a lot and it made me feel better. It wasn't bothering me, but I was thinking about how I bother other people. And I thought about a lot of things in general, but I mainly focused on what was wrong in my life currently and what I should do to work on it and not hate myself so much like I used to. The voice says not to overthink so much and be nicer to myself. And like I said, they have a calm and familiar voice. I'm reading from a prompt right now, like a little script that I wrote for myself that's just going to be erased after. But I can't quite place the voice. I don't know. It's just very soothing. It's a very soothing voice. I don't really get a lot of soothing voices. When I was younger, I had little scientists, like little Dexters from Dexter's Lab, but like longer and Simpson-y look. Like Simpsons. They had like a Simpson. I drew one, and it was just me in a Simpsons kind of caricature. But it's been a nice day. And now the video's topic that I wanted to bring up, the reminder. I don't know if people are going to be upset by this, and I'm hoping they're not, because I noticed, like, sometimes the way I express myself, it comes off like I'm doing something wrong or saying something wrong, or it comes out misinterpreted or misunderstood, and it's very frustrating, honestly. I hate expressing myself and reaching out to people. And coincidentally, this is what the reminder is. I don't enjoy reaching out. In the past or in general, I don't like reaching out. I don't. I hate it. Um, but in the past, people in general, just in general, this goes for many years. It's not like people just suddenly started doing it. It's just years of build up, really, of just I try to reach out and I just eventually stop doing it. It's always like playing Russian roulette by myself and I always lose. So I just stopped. And this was a decision I made years ago, by the way. I just stopped reaching out. I only did it with people I know who would respond in like a timely manner. And timely is relative here. I meant like if I reach okay, let me give you an example of one of the people. I won't mention names. But one person would take like if I don't initiate the conversation, it'll die. And then I would initiate it like months or maybe a year after, and they would be like, no response. So they just ghosted me. I just got ghosted a lot. That's that's mainly it. I don't like ghosting. I don't. I just don't see the point in ghosting. Just tell them you don't like them. It's easier than just giving me false hope. Anyways, I only did it with people I know would respond, and I'm not mad. I don't dislike anyone. I'm not mad at anyone. I just don't reach out to most people, and I want people to know that in a video form because I've tried saying it in in my novels that I write, sarcasm aside, but I don't like reaching out, and I refuse to reach out to most people. For whatever reason, I just don't like reaching out. Oh wait, it was the ghosting, and I know not everyone ghosts. Obviously, people talk to me. Some people take longer because they have busy, miserable lives. We all have miserable lives. It's not saying their life is more miserable or my life is more miserable. Everybody's has an equally miserable life in their own unique way, and I don't think we should compare. But everyone I noticed is pretty miserable right now. The world is in a miserable place. I get it. I get it. I'm not like holding this in contempt or anything. I get it. People are really sad right now and feeling lonely or just lost, and I get it. So part of me just respects that sometimes people need space, and I respect my own space now. and I'm very shy and introverted, and I just don't enjoy reaching out. I don't. For the most part, I just don't. It's just constant rejection, and I just got sick of it. It's not a reflection of you, people, or anybody. It's just, I don't know. I just don't see a point in it, and I stopped a long ago trying so hard. I try to reach out a bit more, and I will keep reaching out a bit more, but not a whole lot, thankfully. I just don't care for it. Um, I I just wanted to say I love you all. I mean that. And I think about you all from time to time when I'm not stressing about my own stuff. And I know you got your own stuff to stress about, so I'll end the video now. So, well, that's the video. Thank you for listening. I hope you take care of yourselves. Know you are important. And take care and be safe. Bye.